Hello, the 2025 YEZDI Roadster. Been riding it for about 200 kilometers, and here are a few things I like about it. The engine, very rideable at low RPM and mid range. Fully sorted, it is excellent in city traffic, low speed and mid speed. The handling, handles like a commuter. Very easy, very simple, and super nimble. And the exhaust note, sweet sounding exhaust. We had a few motorcycles without the DB killer, and those motorcycles are a bit loud. However, they sound exactly like the SD Road King of the 80s and 90s. Unbelievable how the sound engineers, I'll call them at YEZDI, managed to get a 4-stroke to sound like a 2-stroke. Anyway, these are the few things that were great on this motorcycle. Hello, this is the Roadster Passport, a journey across Coorg, stamped with people, places, trivia, and a few tall tales along the way. Roadster Passport stamp number 1, the Lalit Mahal Palace. This palace was built in the 1920s by the Maharaja to host the Viceroy of India. And rumor has it that the Maharaja wanted to ride the Roadster inside the palace. No, he didn't. Passport stamp number 2, the flowing waters of Coorg. Kaveri River, born here, flows about 800 kilometers before it gets to the Bay of Bengal. Locals believe a little bit of this water in the fuel tank helps improve fuel economy. No, they don't. Passport stamp number 3, a shrine by the road. Many temples in Coorg are dedicated to the goddess Kaveri because of the origins of the river Kaveri. Locals believe that when a YEZDI rolls by, the bells ring louder. No, they don't. Roadster passport stamp number 4, coffee plantations. Coorg grows over 30% of India's coffee, and it dates back to the 1800s. Locals say when an SD goes by, the coffee beans start to taste better. No, it doesn't. Roadster passport stamp number 5, paddy fields of Coorg. Rice has been cultivated in these regions for over 2000 years, and it has shaped the land and fed generations. Some riders strongly believe that the scarecrows in the fields are actually policemen in disguise. That's passport stamp number 5. The YEZDI Roadster 2025 model. Here are a few things that could have been better. The display, the contrast between the background and the information is too close. So in bright sunshine, midday, it's difficult to read the dash. Second, this motorcycle has got 2 engine modes, a city and a power mode. When we switch on the power mode, there is a yellow indicator light that comes on the dash. Now that indicator looks like the ABS light, it looks like the engine malfunction light. So when I'm riding, when I see an yellow light on the dash, I immediately look at it to think and to find out if something has gone wrong, but then I find it is the power mode light. So a change of color would help. And the third thing I don't like is the fueling. On throttle fueling, roll on acceleration, excellent, no issues. It is roll off issue. As soon as I shut throttle for half a second or a quarter of a second, there seems to be an electrical or a fuel cutoff. It happens every time. So I would not call it a random glitch. It is something that happens and is part of the fueling or electrical programming. I get used to it. It's not a problem. Initially, it was a bit of a concern. It was bothering me. It doesn't bother me anymore. However, these things are not really showstoppers, but sort of I am nitpicking.